Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to be exploring how technology is really pushing the boundaries of motorcycle safety.
Yeah.
And you've shared some articles about this pretty revolutionary new helmet,
Right?
the iC-R from Intelligent Cranium Helmets.
Uh-huh.
And let me tell you, this
Yeah.
thing is packed
It is.
with features that could
Really change the way we ride.
for sure.
We're talking 360-degree awareness, built-in safety systems,
Right.
and connectivity that lets you chat with your buddies
Across miles, yes.
across miles.
Totally.
But we'll also be kind of delving into some of the potential trade-offs and concerns this tech raises.
Yeah, of course.
So buckle up because we're about to go deep
Let's get into it.
on the iC-R and what it might mean for
Yeah.
the future of motorcycling.
Absolutely.
And if you want more deep dives into this kind of cutting-edge tech,
Yeah.
don't forget to subscribe to the Podcast de Philippe on YouTube. It's fascinating to see how this iC-R helmet goes beyond simple improvements.
Right.
You know, it's not just a helmet.
Right.
It's practically a mobile command center for your ride.
It is. And one of the most impressive features, I think, to me, is this 360-degree awareness system.
Oh, yeah.
They've actually managed to eliminate blind spots
It's crazy.
with dual rear-facing cameras
Yeah.
that feed a panoramic view to the rider.
It's a game changer. That's a huge leap forward in terms of just situational awareness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like having eyes in the back of your head, which is invaluable for any rider, but especially when you're navigating traffic or group rides.
Exactly. No more risky head checks or trying to guess what's lurking back there.
You got it.
You've got a complete
It's
view
a picture, yeah.
of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Almost like a video game.
It's true.
And on top of that,
Yeah.
there's a front-facing camera
Oh, right, yeah.
that captures your rides in 1080p,
Uh-huh.
which is great for documenting your adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Or, whatever.
Exactly, yeah. But beyond just seeing more,
Right.
the iC-R is also designed to help you react faster
Right.
and stay safer. And I think a great example of this is the lane departure warning system.
Yeah.
This thing alerts you if you start to drift out of your lane,
Oh, wow.
which can be a literal lifesaver
Yeah.
on those long rides where fatigue can set in.
It's like having a co-pilot
Yeah.
watching out for you,
Keeping you between the lines, yeah.
making sure you stay in your lane,
Yeah,
avoid potential hazards.
for sure.
And if, despite all the safety measures,
Yeah.
the unthinkable happens
Uh-oh.
and you're involved in an accident,
Right.
the iC-R has you covered there.
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The accident detection system, I
Yeah.
mean, this is a truly remarkable feature.
Yeah.
It automatically calls for help if you're immobile for more than 15 seconds
Oh,
after an impact. And that could mean the difference between a quick response and a delay in getting medical attention, which is absolutely crucial. Yeah.
In those critical moments after an accident.
It really is like having a guardian angel
absolutely. Yeah.
looking out for you.
Totally.
But the iC-R isn't just about keeping you safe.
Right.
It's also about keeping you connected.
Yeah.
And that's where things get really interesting.
Right. The communication features
Yeah.
are truly next level. We're talking 3 different modes here. So Bluetooth mesh
Okay.
for close-range group chats, a cellular network that lets you connect with up to 15 riders, no matter the distance, and a walkie-talkie system
Oh, wow.
for quick communication.
So think of the possibilities for group rides.
Oh my gosh.
You can coordinate routes on the fly,
Yeah.
warn each other about hazards up ahead, or just share some laughs while you're cruising down the road.
Absolutely.
Mm.
It's not just about convenience either. It's
Right.
also about safety.
Yeah.
Being able to communicate seamlessly with other riders can make group rides more enjoyable and reduce the risk of accidents. Yeah, for sure. It's like having a built-in intercom system
Totally.
for your group,
Yeah.
keeping everyone connected and informed.
Exactly.
But it's not just about communication with other riders.
Mhm.
The iC-R also have a heads-up display
Oh, yeah.
that keeps vital information like your speed
Uh-huh.
and navigation directions right in your line of sight.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that feature for minimizing distractions.
Yeah.
You don't have to take your eyes off the road
Yeah.
to check your speed or figure out where you're going.
Right.
It's all right there in front of you.
It's like having a personal navigation system
Totally.
built
Yeah.
right into your helmet.
It is.
Plus, if you're the type who loves to document their rides,
Yeah.
the iC-R doubles as an action camera
Oh, wow.
that you can activate with voice commands.
Really?
Just say,
That's awesome.
hey, helmet, start recording,
Wow, that's so cool.
and you're good to go.
It's amazing how they've managed to pack so much functionality
Yeah.
into a single helmet.
Yeah.
But of course, all this tech comes at a price.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
The iC-R ranges from $650 to $1,850,
Wow.
depending on the features you choose.
Yeah, that's definitely a significant investment.
Yeah, it is.
And on top of that, there's the issue of weight.
Right.
At 8.1 pounds,
Yeah.
it's considerably heavier than a traditional helmet.
That's something to consider,
Yeah.
especially for those who do long rides.
Yeah.
You know, Intelligent Cranium Helmets says they're working on reducing the weight
Okay.
in future iterations,
Yeah.
but it's definitely something to keep in mind for now.
So we've talked about all these amazing features.
Yeah.
But the big question is,
Yeah.
does all this tech actually make the iC-R a safer helmet?
Well, you know, it's important to note that the iC-R has already secured DOT certification,
Okay.
and Snell and ECE tests are currently in progress.
Yeah.
These are all positive signs
Yeah.
that the helmet meets rigorous safety standards.
That's reassuring to hear.
Yeah.
But it also raises some interesting questions.
Yeah,
It
it
does about the role of technology in motorcycle safety.
Right. It's a delicate balancing act
Yeah.
between embracing innovation
Right.
and ensuring that these new features don't compromise the core safety principles that have been established over decades.
Absolutely. And that's a conversation that I think we need to have.
Yeah, for sure.
So for our listeners out there,
Yeah.
we want to know what you think.
Yeah.
Is the iC-R the future of motorcycle helmets?
Right.
Or are there potential downsides
Yeah, what are we missing here?
to consider?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's easy to get caught up in all the bells and whistles of the iC-R,
Sure.
but it's crucial to remember that technology is only one part
Right.
of the safety equation.
Absolutely. No amount of tech can replace good old-fashioned common sense
Right.
and responsible riding habits.
Absolutely. Wearing proper gear,
Yeah.
maintaining your bike,
Right.
and staying focused on the road. Those are the fundamentals that
Yeah.
will always be paramount. It's like having the most advanced braking system in the world.
Right.
But if you don't know how to use it properly,
Yeah.
or you're not paying attention, it won't do you much good.
That's a great analogy, and it highlights another potential concern with all this tech.
Right?
Sometimes it can create a false sense of security.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
Just because you have a helmet that can see behind you
Right.
doesn't mean you can stop checking your blind spots altogether.
Absolutely. Riders need to understand
Right.
that the iC-R is a tool to assist them,
Right.
not to replace their own skills and judgment.
So how do you think this technology will impact motorcycle training and education?
Oh, that's interesting.
Do we need to adapt our teaching methods to
That's
account
it.
for these advancements?
I think rider training needs to evolve alongside the technology.
Yeah.
We need to teach riders how to use these new features effectively and responsibly without becoming overly reliant on them.
It's like teaching drivers to use advanced safety features in cars, like lane departure warnings and automatic emergency braking.
Yeah,
Those systems are great,
they are.
but drivers still need to know how to drive safely without them.
Exactly. We need to strike a balance between leveraging technology
Yeah.
and maintaining those essential riding skills.
Right.
And that balance will continue to shift as the technology progresses.
It'll be interesting to see how the relationship between technology and human skill kind of plays out
For sure.
in the motorcycling world.
Absolutely.
But let's shift gears for a moment
Okay.
and talk about the potential impact of the iC-R on the culture of motorcycling.
Oh, that's a great point. Motorcycling has always been about freedom,
Right.
individuality,
Yeah.
and connection to the open road.
Yeah.
Will all this tech enhance those aspects or detract from them?
Yeah, it's a complex question.
It is.
I think some riders might embrace the added safety and connectivity,
Uh-huh.
while others might view it as an intrusion
Yeah.
on the pure riding experience.
Absolutely, you're right.
You know, for some riders, the appeal of motorcycling is about disconnecting from the digital world
Yeah.
and immersing yourself in the present moment.
Right.
And for those riders,
Yeah.
a helmet packed with technology might feel like a contradiction.
Totally.
But for others, the ability to stay connected, share their experiences, and access information in real time might actually enhance their enjoyment of riding.
For sure, absolutely. It could also make motorcycling more accessible
Yeah.
to a wider range of people.
Right?
Imagine being able to communicate with other riders,
Yeah.
receive real-time navigation guidance,
Right?
and even get coaching tips all through your helmet.
That could be a game changer for
Totally.
new riders
For sure.
or those who might have been hesitant to ride alone.
Absolutely. It could also foster a stronger sense of community. among riders.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to connect with other riders in your area, share routes and tips, and even organize group rides, all through a shared platform.
Yeah, it's like social media for motorcyclists.
Exactly.
But instead of being glued to a screen,
Right.
you're out there experiencing the world together.
Exactly. And that brings up an interesting point about the evolution of motorcycle design.
Oh, yeah.
If helmets are becoming increasingly integrated with technology, could we see a similar trend in motorcycles themselves?
You're talking about motorcycles that can communicate with each other, with infrastructure, and even with our helmets.
Exactly. We're already seeing connected car technology.
Right.
It's not a far-fetched idea to imagine that motorcycles will follow suit.
And if that happens, it could have huge implications for safety.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a world where motorcycles can alert each other to hazards, avoid collisions with cars, and even automatically summon help in case of an accident.
It's a vision of a future where technology and human ingenuity work together to create a safer and more enjoyable riding experience.
It's both exciting and a little daunting at the same time.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears again and talk about the aesthetic aspect of all this tech.
Sure.
We've discussed functionality and safety.
Yeah.
But what about style?
Yeah, good one.
Will these high-tech helmets change the look of motorcycles and riders?
Well, on the one hand, you could argue that all this technology might lead to a more futuristic, sleek, and even minimalist aesthetic.
Like something out of a science fiction movie.
Exactly. But on the other hand, there's also a strong tradition of customization and personalization in the motorcycle world.
Yeah.
Riders love to express their individuality through their bikes and their gear.
So we could also see a trend towards more personalized designs. With riders adding their own personal touches to these high-tech helmets.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how that tension between futuristic technology and individual expression plays out in the design of motorcycle helmets and apparel.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that technology isn't just about functionality. It's also about culture aesthetics. And how we express ourselves.
Well said. And I think that's what makes this whole conversation about the iC-R so fascinating. It's not just about a new helmet. It's about a glimpse into a future where technology and human experience are increasingly intertwined.
I completely agree. It makes me wonder about the long-term implications of this technology. How will it change the way we think about motorcycling? How will it affect the relationship between riders and their machines?
Those are great questions, and I think they're ones that we'll be grappling with for years to come.
For sure.
But for now, let's just step back and appreciate the ingenuity and innovation that has gone into creating this incredible piece of technology.
The iC-R is a testament to human creativity.
Absolutely.
And our desire to push the boundaries of what's possible.
Yeah, it is. And it's a reminder that the future of motorcycling is full of exciting possibilities. You know, it's interesting how we often see technology as something separate from the natural world, something purely digital. But with the iC-R, it's almost as if technology is being used to reconnect us with our surroundings in a deeper way.
I see what you mean. Like, by eliminating blind spots and giving us real-time information about our environment, this technology could allow us to be more present and more aware of the world around us.
Yeah, it's like enhancing our senses, and that heightened awareness, I think, could make us more responsible rider, more in tune with both the beauty of our surroundings and the inherent risks of riding.
Yeah, it's almost like technology is bridging the gap between the digital and the physical. Between data and actual experience.
It is, exactly. And that bridge leads to a future where technology isn't just about convenience or entertainment, but about improving our lives in a more complete way. A future where it helps us connect with ourselves, with each other, and with the natural world.
The iC-R really does seem to exemplify this shift. It's not just a gadget. It's a tool with the potential to transform how we ride, how we experience the world, and even how we connect with one another.
I agree. And that transformation is what makes this whole conversation so compelling. It's not just about a new helmet. It's a glimpse into a future where technology and human experience are increasingly intertwined.
Yeah, it definitely makes you think about the broader implications.
Yeah, for sure.
How will these advancements change the way we think about motorcycling? Will it alter the relationship between riders and their machines?
These are questions we'll likely be exploring for years to come, but for now, it's incredible to see the level of ingenuity and innovation that's gone into creating this technology.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The iC-R truly is a testament to human creativity and our relentless drive to push the boundaries of what's possible.
It is.
That points towards a future.
It does.
Full of exciting possibilities for the world of motorcycling.
So we've taken a deep dive into the iC-R, exploring everything from its technical specs to its potential cultural impact and what it means for the future of riding.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
But ultimately, the most important question is, what do you think?
What do you think?
Is this the future of motorcycle helmets?
Right.
What potential downsides haven't we considered?
Yeah, we'd love to hear your perspectives on this groundbreaking technology.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts and comments below, and let's keep this conversation going.
And don't forget to subscribe to Le Podcast de Philippe on YouTube for more deep dives into the world of technology and innovation.
Yes.
Until next time, ride safe and stay curious.